Welcome back, guys.
Welcome back to Movie Minds.
Streaming and chilling.
Hey, dude, they told me, dude, back then that I had like a radio voice. Like I could go ahead and
I could see that.
that I
And
can
you
go
definitely
ahead
have a
and
YouTube voice
be like
because we're on here.
the night, the tunes of the night. You know,
Tell them to like and
that.
subscribe in your awesome voice.
Like and subscribe. Feel free. The like button is right there. Please subscribe and please leave a comment right now.
Welcome back, guys. We're excited to talk to you about another special segment that we have.
Yes.
Of our top 3.
Are we perpetuating this thing? Like, are we like with this whole COVID-19 and like we're doing the end of the world movies here, guys?
End of the world. It's
love
upon
it.
us.
I love end of the world movies, guys. I've always loved end of the world movies. I'll tell you, I'm that guy that when they say the world is ending, I want to go watch the end of the world movies. I don't know why. I'm just that one guy. When my wife and some of my sisters are, I don't want to watch that right now. How could you be watching that right now?
Really?
Yeah, dude.
Oh, that's funny.
My sisters.
I think it's like, man, we have it easy right now. Like it could be like that. You remember 2012?
Yes.
And like everything's just destroyed. Have you seen Los Angeles in 2012, guys? Dude, watch that movie. It's on Netflix. Stream it, please.
Dude, it was good.
It's a horrible B movie.
Yeah.
It is a B movie for sure.
I like it though,
but I like it.
stupid.
It's a bad movie that I like.
It's one of those movies where it's like, oh my God, you're ridiculous.
You can't take it seriously.
They're driving in a limo real quick. There's honorable mention, right?
The honorable mentions for sure.
2012, John Cusack, okay? I don't remember who
John
directed it, but they're driving in a limo, okay? The whole earth is deteriorating around them, but this limo somehow manages to always keep the ground under it.
Those people are the most luckiest people I've ever seen in film ever. They've like every 5 minutes they were almost about to die.
Man. Even with the airplane, I don't know how many like, we're gonna die. Then they're able to.
It's great. It's a horrible, great movie. So watch it, y'all. But here goes our top 3. So you want me to start?
End of the world movie. I'll start if you want me to.
Go for it.
All right, I'm gonna start only because I know I mentioned this one in one of our other videos. And it was about a tearjerker video. I know, right? Why did I bring that one up on a tearjerker? Because the ending was so sad. And maybe also because I was real young and I was a wimp. Maybe, I don't know. Anyway, maybe. Number 3 for me is Armageddon, guys. End of the world does not seem so great. To me, the end of the world seemed really great. I'm sorry. When Bruce Willis was taking care of us, and he is an oil he's an oil driller in the ocean. There you go. He's out there and grabs oil. They ask him if he could go onto the asteroid, drill a hole inside the asteroid and put a nuclear bomb in it. So these people are not in shape. These people are basically you and me's, and they're not ready to go into space.
A bunch of people out of shape. They qualify to be in space as astronauts.
Ben Affleck, Bruce Willis, Liv Tyler, Steve Buscemi.
Yes.
We got Michael Clark Duncan, directed by Jerry Bruckheimer, co-produced by Michael Bay.
Yeah.
What else do you want in an end of the world movie? I don't know. But anyway, that's my number 3, guys.
Yeah.
Armageddon.
Yeah, I love that film. It's a good one to go back to, but I can't say I like it more than another one, and I think it's on your list.
It's not. So Armageddon is not on your list, huh?
No, it's not my list. No. So I'm gonna say mine, my third one, which is War for the Planet of the Apes.
Okay. This is the end of the world movie.
This movie is the definition of end of a world film because this is the third one. This is the very last one of the trilogy, and I think we talked about it the other one before in the virus movies. So top 3 virus movies, check it out down below.
I see what you're saying. Yes.
This one is the culmination of that trilogy where all mankind dies. There's a war between man and ape, and they're trying to coexist in their own territories within I think California.
That's a great one, dude. That's a really good one. I didn't think about it that way. And
they finally have to fight for survival. humans are being extinct because of this virus that apes carry, and they get death. Right, they become death at first, and so there's a bunch of storyline with Woody Harrelson, right, which did an amazing job as a villain.
Yeah, he did.
Great villain. Like I really wanted to punch him in his face.
Movie.
Dude, Caesar, played by Andy Serkis with motion capture, amazing performance by him. Great CGI. Some of the very best. I think that movie should have won that Oscar for visual audio and visuals. That thing was amazing. Just the scope of the film, the storytelling, the script, everything was top notch, man. I freaking love this film. I'm probably going to watch it again tonight.
I love this film, guys. The way that they were able, and I touched a little bit about it the last time that I brought it up.
The first one.
The reason why I love this film, and he's so right, it's such a good choice.
Yeah.
I love this film because of the development in Caesar's character, and when you see him in the War of the Planet of the Apes, you can see how much he's developed. He's grown. He's a leader, and just things doesn't work out, and so it's just great. I didn't even think of it of an end of the world movie, but absolutely
just to end on this this movie, everyone dies. All human beings die. So spoiler alert, this is
not everybody does. I don't know.
Yeah,
maybe someone. I don't know.
But yeah,
anyway,
please go ahead and check it out. Please, you're gonna love it.
War of the Planet of the Apes is number 3. My number 2. This number 2 for me, I had trouble not putting it at number 1. Obviously, it's always like this with me because I love film so much. This movie has been along with me since I was a kid. It actually kind of freaked me out at first, and I didn't want to see it. When I was a kid, I was kind of afraid of the end of the world. And this movie depicted the most real that I've ever seen before in any other film at that time. Yeah. The movie is Deep Impact, guys, with Elijah Wood, and we have also
best president ever,
Morgan Freeman, and we have Tia Leone. We have a bunch of actors that are right now acting their little butts off as distinguished actors now. However, back then they were in this movie called Deep Impact, and it takes you along the ride about another asteroid coming to Earth, and someone recognizes that it's coming, and so they start. Honestly, dude, it's probably one of the most realistic movies as that I would say would of how they approached it. If that scenario were to be true in our world now, and I know we're going through this COVID thing, but if we heard that an asteroid was coming to hit Earth, and by the way, there are actually some asteroids that got discovered not too long ago where they're passing us by a few 100,000 miles.
Yeah, that's always the case.
That's always great, right? But but the COVID and an asteroid coming to Earth are two completely different things. They were, how they approached to be saved, actually, to go in the caves, because that's the way they were gonna get saved in this movie.
Social security,
their
random
social security number, dude. And I could totally see,
dude. That's how they did it in Oh no, they didn't do that with 2012. No, they didn't do that. They didn't do this.
Guys, when this comet hits the ocean, guys.
Yeah, that was
and
some
the
great
wave
cinema.
Comes and hits the buildings of New York, guys. It was the first time that I've ever seen that kind of CG. End of the world status kind of thing, and it freaked me out. I remember it freaked me out when I was a kid. Now I watch it and I absolutely love it.
It's such a good film. Great acting from Elijah Wood.
Yes.
Great with his wife or his girlfriend.
Yeah,
that's a great storyline.
Yeah.
I love that part. Morgan Freeman's performance was great. So
he's such a great president, dude.
Yeah, he is great president. He's a great president.
He was such a great president. But yeah, that's my number 2, guys. Deep Impact. Go watch that movie if you guys haven't watched it. You guys will not regret it at all.
Absolutely. So my number 2 is actually, I did say that Morgan Freeman was the best president, but this one I think takes the cake as far as the best speech from a president.
Oh, I think I know which one.
Bill Pullman stars in Independence Day.
Oh my goodness.
David, You remember that,
Great
dude?
one, dude.
David, what are you gonna do with that? David. Will Smith, Will Pullman, Jeff Goldblum, and so many other actors.
Oh,
Dude,
man.
this film in 1996, there was no other blockbuster in years around that era.
Yeah.
This defined Will Smith's career as the action star
Yes.
of that decade.
This is what made him.
This definitely transformed his whole legacy. Directed by Roland Emmerich. Guys, I don't know if anyone out there has not seen Independence Day. You must watch this film right now. This is a great storyline about alien invasion and destruction of humongous monuments throughout the whole world, and some great action scenes. Man, it's just fast paced. It's right in your face. There's no slow, there's not really slow portions, and there's some great comedic tones on this. Like, there's a lot of moments where, like, man, you're like really laughing.
Yeah.
Roland Emmerich's at his best when he has action, big sets, and some comedy in it. This is definitely something that you guys need to check out. I highly encourage you guys to do that.
Dude, I love that movie. I love this. Independence Day to me is one of those cult classics forever. I hated the second one, but the first one, I love it. It was the end of the world. These aliens were going to come invade, and one of my favorite parts of that movie, every time I watch it, I always go to it, is that speech.
Yeah, that speech by Will Pullman, yeah.
Dude, that speech is actually...
We will not go silent in the night.
You know who quoted it?
Who?
Barack Obama, dude. Our actual president quoted that line from Independence. It's just a great movie.
Cool. It's
a great movie. Great end of the world choice. Oh my goodness.
It's so good.
You're right. It's a great movie. And your two
favorite
choices so far have been... They've been end of the world movies, but they've been very unorthodox.
It's a little different. Yeah,
but
sure.
It's great. Okay, here goes my number one, guys. This is my number one because I'm just a big fan of his, and I love his movies. I love the director as much as I love the actor in this movie. And my number one is War of the Worlds with Tom Cruise, directed by none other than Steven Spielberg.
Yep.
Guys, I can't say enough. We have Dakota Fanning when she was a little girl in it. We have Tim Robbins when he was still acting. We have a few people in there that make this film quite interesting. Yeah. And it makes this journey of Tom Cruise's with his child and his kids for survival just that much more interesting because of the way of the people that they encounter throughout their journey to make sure that they're safe. And I'm not going to give too much away in the movie. I'm sure you guys have seen it maybe, but the way that Steven made this film look so big and so intimidating as well. Yeah. It was just so great to watch. And as a moviegoer, as a movie watcher that loves to go to the movies, that's the best time in the theater. It's the best time with those kind of movies, even when you watch it here at home. But there's nothing like being able to watch these big machines and just making these crazy noises. The noises that the machines make, guys, those noises you remember
that.
You remember them, and then then other movies try to steal them and they make their own. But it all comes from this man, Steven Spielberg. Tom Cruise is just awesome in this movie. At his best, dude. Bro, from the beginning to end, this movie is one of the best end of the world movies, and narrated by none other than Morgan Freeman.
That's right. Yeah, man. Morgan Freeman really gets cast for end of the world stuff, man.
Guys, I love this movie. Let me just tell you, if you guys have not watched this movie, guys, please do yourself a favor and go watch it right after this video. Yeah. Okay, please. It's such a great movie.
It's a great film, guys. I have never met anyone that's not like it. So for sure,
great, dude.
I can't stop talking so good about that film.
That movie.
Anyway, y'all. So let's go on to my first and very last of this segment of the special. This movie is
number one movie.
My number one. And it's hard to say that it might be my number one of Christopher Nolan's film.
Really?
This is tied with Inception.
That's what
and it's Interstellar. Interstellar, 2014
That's a great one,
film, written by Jonathan Nolan and Christopher Nolan, and directed by Christopher Nolan, of course. It stars so many people. It stars Matthew McConaughey, John Lithgow,
Casey Affleck,
John
Anne
Lithgow, Hathaway, dude.
Anne Hathaway, Michael Caine.
Yes, dude. Oh my God, just
There's so
Jessica
many.
Chastain, dude.
Jessica Chastain.
Topher Grace too.
Topher, he does come out there.
Yeah, he's
for a
there,
minute,
dude.
yeah.
Matt Damon.
Matt Damon, of course.
Matt
Dr.
Damon.
Wolf.
Guys.
Or Dr. Man?
Yeah,
Man, right?
Dr. Man.
Dr. Man, yeah.
Guys, this film, I almost forgot to put it on. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was making this list because I was trying to figure out what I wanted to say, and then this guy brought it up, and I was like, oh my gosh, I felt so stupid for not bringing it up at first. That should have been like the first thing I put it on there, because I watched this. I watch this almost every other month, really.
I've seen you watch it.
Yeah.
Just watching
Dude,
it.
I love this film. The directing is perfection. Christopher Nolan
Absolutely, yes.
is at his, again, I've said this a lot, at his best, but this is not just a crutch word, at his best. His storytelling, writing, and the science behind the storytelling is amazing, about quantum physics, time, and even bringing up emotional undertones undertones from love, and being connected through love as a form of physics. Like he made, and I know that this is like a little spoilery, but love is what transcends even time and space. You know what I mean? And so, oh my gosh, bro, this film is just the epitome of Christopher Nolan, and I can't think of anything better to see like the world corrupt and crumbling around than to watch this film, dude. This is just a great story. If you have not watched it, it's a good watch, guys.
Wow,
please watch it. It's only $3.99 on Amazon. Please watch it.
This is one of the Mecca end of the world movies, guys. To me, Interstellar is such a great movie. It's to me, Interstellar, to his list. And let me just tell you, your list is very unorthodox when it comes to end of the world movies. Yeah. Very valid. They're still end of the world movies. Interstellar, War of the Worlds, I love because it's blockbuster summer.
Yeah, those are blockbusters.
Interstellar is not blockbuster. It could be released in summer. It could be released anytime, and it's just one of the greatest movies I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
Oh wow, dude, that was a great number one, man.
Yeah, I'm glad you reminded me, dude. Like, I can't believe I didn't put that at first. It was mind blowing for me,
dude. You know what? So the third one for me is Armageddon. Second one for me is Deep Impact. Go watch that. Yeah. War of the Worlds is my number one ish.
Yeah, War of the Planet of the Apes. Great. The third one, Independence Day.
Oh my God,
top notch. You can't beat it.
Go watch that if you haven't.
Interstellar. Christopher Nolan.
You must watch Interstellar if you guys have not seen that.
You guys got to
watch it, dude, because you'll be the not cool kid if you ever like. And then like, have you seen Interstellar? You're gonna be like, no. Everybody's gonna be like, what the heck? Anyway, guys, this was so much fun, dude. I love these videos. I love being able to talk about the movies.
Yeah, these are fun.
Really love.
Well, you guys keep on sending us requests of like what to watch, what not to watch,
That's
and
right.
So these are great videos to just pop in and look up some movies that you like, that you might like.
Tell us what you guys think. What are your favorite end of the world movies? Maybe we missed one. I don't know.
And if we did miss one, we'll watch it and maybe we'll review it.
Dude, I'm sure there's out there some ones that we haven't watched yet.
Absolutely.
But like, subscribe, guys, please.
And don't forget to stay
movie minded.
Yeah.